Makers might not see Benji at least until the shots go out. Now the smoke re-aggresses to hold the corner, but Dexter is the next to die. TSM taking the man advantage until Benji hits a one-tap and a follow-up onto Gasher, looking for a third, catches Bolo off guard. 2v1, all left to achieve. Benji tucked in laundry, looking for the fight, dares him the peak, achieved, wins it, but the time is so low. Benjamin Money with the win, 3 kills on the round, saving it for Mirage.
And the Toxic Babe giving him so much space as well to just sit in the...
They've got that tower player. They still have to try and take the site. Very well aware of the fact that there is going to be some danger around tower or going to be the attic. And now the rotation is coming through, so a completely different approach seems to be coming in. Invitational going down from below, wants to open up on that kitchen. Has to be careful though, because Resets is still down below, still has some camera work up for him, but Charles gets the kill. Brings it back to a 2-2. A lot more doable now for Sandbox. Still 30 seconds on the clock.
On their position. Nest just running right in. He went for broke, but BDS greets him with willing arms. Here comes Ask to blind out onto the smoke. Palu down for the count. First kill from Liquids on the shoulders of Lagonis. But he got the Blitz in a precarious spot. A smoke to conceal himself from a late push, and the flash goes out too. Lagonis could secure onto a Lems. This matchup far closer than you'd think, but Lagonis can't control that bearing 9. He's last man standing as the shield that Blitz's hands is down, and Red Shiro...
How long will it take down the Shepherd Star plan? It's taking a lot.
There you go.
I was like a little bit like, gets one. There's no way, Gibby. There's no way he walks down and through vert kills joystick, right? You can't imagine that. He'll drop lobby and he'll fight him, but he can't win this one, surely.
No.
He does,
well, he
but
trades it.
You know, there's no way though. There's no way he wins that one. I just knew.
You don't remember? Do you remember yesterday we were casting the game on Club and we were like, "Oh, there's no way that Dan wins this," and he trades as well. I think that's the curse. When we say there's no way someone does something,
if they want to go for that and maybe look for a late rotation above, would Outsiders let that happen? I mean, Outsiders I think have been a little bit hit or miss with the flank watch, Ollie, which is probably the only concern that I've had throughout the course of the weekend.
Yeah, the flank watch hasn't really been there, has it? It's been something that's a little bit lackluster. Maybe a little bit more focus on that moving in, especially against Secret, if they are going to start to get a little bit more active and a little bit slippy. And for the meantime, got everybody fairly well stacked up onto site. You really don't need to roam all too hard here.
Stop this. So Lolo can essentially stop this impact trick if that's going to be his intention. The can opener has been used to get access to Moto, and they're slowly going to crack open this kitchen hatch. That's going to be Lolo now trying to deny this. Dirt's been left soft, and Joystick will have to fight inside of Blue alone. Always is inside of Dirt, very far away. And he might use that final impact in pocket to try and run out on the freezer. That could be his intention behind it, but 30 seconds. Hatches should be opened if my calculations are correct. And it's not going to be kitchen Dirt. It's going to be a kitchen Moto push or a kitchen main. And for Makers, I'm worried because it's going to be a 5v5 execution. Already inside of shop. Looking for utility, looking for those Valkyrie cameras. And this is better for Makers. This is way more direct. This is way more direct. Applying pressure early. They need to get this and convert this pressure into a pick, but as they slowly kill their utility with the Flores, this is so far a good round, but they need to make sure they are absolutely pinpoint on holding onto their flank.
More pace, more tempo, better so far from Makers, and now we're going to see explosive utility potentially traded each way. But Gemini, luckily, is not going to get taken down. Removes the mute from inside of...
The world's on fire, 'cause they lit the spark when they